Welcome to the Deep Dive and our All-In on Tech series, which is organized by Smart-EDU Hub.
And this is our first one, episode 1. We're tackling a huge topic right out of the gate.
Huge. Superintelligence, one of the biggest technical challenges of our time. We're basing our discussion today on a really fantastic article by Costello and Vraby.
That's right. It came out January 20th, 2025. And of course, we'll put a link to that article for you in the description below.
So today, our mission is to, well, really dig into the work of one of AI's most central and maybe even mysterious figures.
That would be Ilya Sutskever. Everything he's doing right now, this new venture, it all seems to stem from a single, very powerful belief he holds.
Oh, what's that?
He basically says, we will certainly be able to create completely autonomous entities with their own objectives, and it will be very important that their objectives are aligned with ours.
That word alignment, it's everything, isn't it? Especially when you consider who he is. We're talking about an absolute heavyweight.
Oh, for sure. A top-tier computer scientist, co-founder, and former chief scientist at OpenAI. He's got the backing of people like Sam Altman, Elon Musk, Jensen Huang, even Geoffrey Hinton.
But his name also came up not long ago with all that internal drama at OpenAI.
It was very public, yeah. He was on the board that briefly demoted Sam Altman, citing a lack of trust.
And even though he later resigned after Altman came back, he called the whole thing strange. It feels like you have to connect those dots, right?
I think so. That moment seems to have, well, cemented his idea that commercial pressures are fundamentally at odds with developing AI safely.
Which explains his radical pivot.
Yeah.
He's not even focused on AGI, artificial general intelligence, anymore. He actually calls it Dusty.
He's moved on, straight to ASI, artificial superintelligence.
We should probably distinguish those quickly. AGI is human-level intelligence.
Right, can do any intellectual task a human can. But ASI, that's intelligence that would far, far surpass ours. And Sutskever has put his own spin on it. He calls it SSI.
Safe superintelligence.
Labeling it the most important technical problem of our time.
And that's where this gets really interesting. In the summer of 2024, he launches SSI.inc. And look who he partners with.
Daniel Gross, a huge investor who used to lead AI projects at Apple, and Daniel Levy, a Stanford PhD from Google Brain and OpenAI. I mean, a real all-star team.
And the money followed instantly.
It's just astonishing. $1 billion raised in 2 months. The company is unofficially valued at $5 billion. But the money isn't even the craziest part. It's how they're using it.
This is the straight shot approach.
Yeah.
Break that down for us. $1 billion and what? No product.
Exactly. It's an all-or-nothing mission. No intermediate products, no API subscriptions for developers, no demos, no launches.
Nothing until they reach the final goal.
The one and only final objective. Safe superintelligence. It's a way to buy themselves complete focus, to insulate the science from, quarterly earnings calls.
So that word safe is doing a lot of work here. He must mean something more than just, like, content moderation.
Oh, a completely different universe. He means safety in the way you talk about nuclear safety.
Wow.
It has to be an engineering innovation baked right into the system from the very first line of code, not some patch you apply at the end. It has to be inherent to the architecture.
He's clearly very confident, dismissing any talk of an AI winter and saying AGI and ASI are possible in our lifetimes, but there's no consensus on this, is there?
Not at all, and that's the core debate. You have experts like Jan LeCun who argue very forcefully that large language models are just not the path to get there.
So LeCun sees LLMs as just advanced pattern matchers.
Essentially, yes. He and others believe we need a totally new conceptual breakthrough before we can get to real general intelligence, let alone superintelligence.
It's a fundamental disagreement on the path forward.
Yeah.
And yet, Sutskever's vision for what this AI could be is, well, it's incredibly expansive.
It really is. He imagines it as a kind of general-purpose super data center, developing new technology all on its own, and one that he hopes will reflect the values of democracy and freedom.
So given the huge technical hurdles, the skepticism from his peers, and just the sheer amount of capital involved, here's the thought I want to leave everyone with.
Go on.
Is Sutskever's high-risk, straight-shot approach, no profits, no products, just pure focus, the only real way we can safely achieve superintelligence?
That's the billion-dollar question, isn't it?
If you enjoyed this deep dive, please like and subscribe to the Smart-EDU Hub channel to be the first to get our new discussions. And remember, the link to that Costello and Vraby article is in the description below. Thanks for joining us.